back at my spiritual journey and my spiritual growth, and now being woke spiritually and single, it's taught me so much about myself. And I could never have done it if I'd have been in a relationship. I needed to be single.
Oh, everyone, I'm gonna raise your vibration. Just sing along. Oh, everyone, tick tock, 4 o'clock. My eyes feel like a one drop. Spirit guides us up to me.
I am so accustomed to musical instruments, anything that raises your vibration, anything that makes me feel better inside, that raises me up and makes me feel better. I'm really impressed with them. I'm really, really pleased with them. Like, oh, pretty, and don't want to burn myself. I've always loved to learn music. When I was a little girl, I was always into Legs and Co. I don't know if I'm really old now, but yeah, I loved Legs and Co. Right, everybody stand back, you've got to listen to me now. And that's what I was like. I just wanted the audience. It's as if that I was always destined to do this. I was always destined to be a leader. Even though I never thought that I was good enough to be a leader. You know, we whether it's relationships that's dampened us down, whether we've lost our confidence, whether for whatever reason, we make excuses sometimes, don't we? But for me right now, I'm in such a brilliant place. I'm loving my life. I was in a really bad mood yesterday. I was really upset, really miserable, and I was like it for a few days, and I don't know why. When I do, I've got a few things going on, and I think it was just getting me down. After going through narcissistic, abusive relationships, my confidence had dropped. I didn't like who I was. I couldn't look in the mirror. Like I've said in my videos, I couldn't look in the mirror and say, I like you, I love you. I was unbalanced. I wasn't inside my body. I felt like I was watching what I was doing. I wasn't actually living. And it's true, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe. Now my vibe's changed so much. My tribe is changing too. And I found this along my journey, that you can kind of outgrow your friends to a certain degree. If you're growing and they're not growing, they're not there for your better good. They're not going to make you expand, because you need somebody with you that's going to be pushing you all the way and helping you grow. You know, you need to learn in this life. That's why I'm here. That's what I decide. I know that I'm here. This is my journey. I need to know what I'm doing. I can remember who I used to be. I can remember who I used to be, and when I look at myself now, when I look back at my videos even, I can see how much I've grown, and that's great. I'm really pleased that I've grown so much. And when I listen to people and their stories, and then how somebody's insecure and stuff like that, and I can see from my own wisdom and from my own experiences in my own life, I can see the suffering in them. And it's really hard to just give that wisdom out and say this is all you need to do, because it takes time, and having a spiritual awakening will take takes years to really be enlightened and to really understand who you are. And the world has had this massive spiritual awakening, this massive shift in consciousness, and everybody's been abruptly woken up, and not been woken up in their own time for their own reason. They've been forced to wake up. So I'm not saying it's completely fake, but people are waking up fakely. They're not waking up to the true self. They're not waking up to who they really are and what their purpose is. And you know, seeing things with spiritual eyes are completely different from seeing things when you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, You're not conscious of even looking in an animal's eyes and seeing yourself in everybody, and knowing that everything is a mirror, everything is a projection. You know, even when you're going out with your mates and they say, you know, oh, Nix is gonna come, yeah, it's because she's a right laugh. Now I've automatically, in my subconscious mind, without even knowing it, I am going to be they're going to project their aspects of me on me, and I'm going to act them out. So if they've decided that I'm a laugh, there's 9 times out of 10 I'm going to turn up and I'm going to be a right laugh. And that's because they've projected that onto me. And that isn't always who you are, because sometimes you don't want to be that party, that person in the party, you know, the life and soul. You want actually a bit of attention yourself, maybe, that's what I'm saying. Depression goes hand in hand with spiritual awakening, as far as I'm concerned. Like the dark night of the soul, when you feel like everything is against you, everything's like hits you, and it's like, it's not one night either. And you just dissect everything and you pick it apart, and you realise how much that you need to change, and you want to better yourself, and you want to grow from this devastated person that's having this dark night of the soul, and the soul's screaming out to them, and they want to get better, and they don't want to do this again, they don't want to break their patterns. Woo! Let's tune the bell for that one. Yeah, breaking patterns. Breaking patterns. I've had to break patterns, trust me. Seeing double numbers, synchronicities in double numbers, whether they're zeros, whether they're ones, whether they're twos, threes, fours, fives, and so on, or whether they come in a code, they're your codes. Pay attention. The angels are talking to you. They're trying to get your attention. So whatever number you're seeing, just go look it up. I can do a video about that. But you can look up each individual number and then find out what the number is, and understand that that's a frequency. And everything's a frequency. Even my voice right now is a frequency, so you can hear it. Oh, I'm blowing it out. Try to journal as much as you can. Being woke spiritually, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single, I think you need to really sit down and journal how you're feeling, what you've learned today, what you're learning from somebody, how they're projecting onto you, what's going on. Good stuff, and be grateful, right? Even if it's a bad journal, right at the end of it, okay, I am grateful for having this life that I have right now. I am grateful for having daughters and children. I'm grateful for having grandchildren. I'm grateful for having a teacher. I'm grateful for having everything. A coffee. I'm grateful for having a coffee. I know when I was really in the depth of my awakening, I was very like anti-meat, anti hurting animals, anti this, anti that. So I turned vegan, and I was a vegan for 2 years, but since then I've started to slowly put meat back into my diet. But I've got something going on with my immune system, and there's a few things going on, so I'm just trying to eat the best I can and the healthiest I can. Ziggy's tweeting in there. What else did I want to talk about? So if you're fake woke, or you think you know somebody that's fake woke, leave me a comment in the comments and let me know what you think. You know, because there are people that are fake woke, and it's really awful, because they're not waking up really to who they are, like I said, and they're not really waking up to their real full potential, you know, what they can really be, and what their real purpose is, and why they're here. You know, we're written inside it, at the deepest part of our psyche is written in there of who we are and what we're here for. And we all came here for a reason. And that reason is what you need to find out. Forget the TV, forget what's going on in the world. They're all there just to dampen you down and fill you with fear. Forget it. Just don't even bother listening to it. Try just getting inside yourself. They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to learn about yourself. But that's what we should be doing. That's what I've done, well, since I hit 50, I think, or really digging deep. Well, before 50, but really, I suppose for the last 3 years, I don't watch the TV. And when I watch Netflix, all I see is complete and utter manipulation, you know, coming through what I'm watching. It's like even talking about like vaccinations, things like that, and it's like, really, you know. What else do I want to say? So once you allow yourself to fully awaken and you learn so much about who you are and why you're here and what your purpose is, if you're in a relationship and it's hard to have that time to really learn about who you are because you're constantly with somebody, so you always got their energy, you've always got their vibe, you need to take time out. Just go and have a candlelit bath. Take time to journal, take time just to be alone for half an hour a day, for 20 minutes a day. Come on, everybody needs it. You know, we all need to have space in our life. So I have to be alone. If I'm not bored, I'm not gonna learn, because I'm not thinking, what can I do to fulfill my time, because I'm bored. I don't need somebody to be on my phone. I don't need somebody to be talking to me to fulfill my day. I'm full of inspiration, I'm full of ideas, and I get so many downloads. I had so many downloads when I first was waking up, and now I get this, oh, you need to do this, and then I need to do that, and then I need to do this, and I need to do that. But I've always been very easily distracted, and that's part of who I am. Every single report used to say, Nicola works well as a team, but is easily distracted. Let's ching that one. I feel like I'm chinging a glass. Let's ching. Anyway, I don't know what you make of this video. I do know that if you're not subscribed, please do now, because my latest videos, I put a lot more work, a lot more effort in them. I didn't really try very hard at the beginning. I did, and then I slacked off a bit. And I need to come back to you, and I need to bring you me. And I know I do so many different things, and I am into crafts, but I have really bad hands. So making things and stuff is just becoming very awkward for me. And if you follow me also, roughly talking about my neck, because if you follow me for my cervical myelopathy and my, what's it called again? I made a note. Cervical stenosis, which is what I'm suffering with, and I've had surgery. I had one of my discs taken out, my C5-6 taken out, cut from the front. If you'd like to learn more about that, that's in my videos. I'll drop the little thing up there, one way or the other. It'll be up there. I'm still having vibrations going through my body constantly, goes right from my feet up all the way through my body. So they've now referred me to a neurologist, see what's going on. I'm having so I'll keep you updated with that. As far as this goes, let's all, you know, connect, and make sure you give me a like, because giving me a like helps other people to see my video, and commenting and sharing brings my rankings up, which means then I'm more likely to be suggested out there. I've been doing this for some time. I know I haven't given you like, well, I'm going to be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've never done that. I'm not that organised. But I do plan to get a lot more videos out. I have loads to do, loads to finish. And I'll be really honest with you, I've been waiting to get my new glasses, which I've just finally got, which I'll pick up in a couple of days. And then I can get back on the editing, but at the minute it's burnt my eyes out and I've had to take a break away from the laptop and away from recording. So I just thought, okay, I'm going to just take some time out and come back and hit you with me and let you know that, you know, I'm here for you. And I'd really like you to comment below, even if it's like thanks Nix or cool video or you've done better or sing better or whatever, you know, and come back. All right, let's leave it there, shall we?